New Sentinel Sports Page brought to you by Image Matters on the Sports Animal, sportsanimal99.com. Why don't we preview the AFC Championship game this Sunday? It's the Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots. We bring in number 46 for the Baltimore Ravens in his third year in the National Football League, a former Tennessee Volunteer from Collierville, Tennessee, Collierville native, a starting long snapper for the Baltimore Ravens. Morgan Cox joins us on the show. Hey, Morgan, Vince Ferrara from the New Sentinel Sports Page. How you doing, Morgan?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. My goodness. 3 years now. You have, 51 starts in your NFL career? How does that sound like not going to the AFC Championship game again?
That's pretty awesome. Second time. It's an amazing honor, and I know a lot of guys don't get to do this very often, so I'm certainly feel blessed.
With what happened last year with the Patriots, did you guys want them back this year?
You know, we knew both teams, both Houston and New England, were going to be tough teams, and we're going to have to bring our best game to the field. So it really didn't matter. We were just ready to play. You know, we're going to be ready.
Visiting with Morgan Cox here on the New Sentinel Sports Page before he gets out to the practice field. Ray Lewis has been talked about so much and the inspiration he would give potentially your team. How much of an impact has that been? Ray Lewis saying that he planned to retire at the end of the year and this is his last run.
Oh, I mean, it's certainly been he's been a great motivator ever since I've been here, and certainly you know, as his final ride, we want to make it special for him, and you know, we want to go out and play our best ball regardless, but that certainly gives us a little extra incentive to do that.
Morgan, are there any examples of him interacting with you specifically, either on the sideline, the practice field? Does he inspire the starting long snapper of the Ravens too?
Well, just really his presence. I can't say he's ever come over and give me a pep talk. You know, he's just kind of a you know, lead by example guy when it comes to me, and you know, I respect him a lot, and it's certainly been an honor to be around him, and you know, I've really enjoyed just being a friend of his as well.
Joined by former Vol Morgan Cox, starting long snapper of the Baltimore Ravens, will be in the AFC Championship game. Ravens at the Patriots Sunday afternoon. You had a career high in tackles this year with 2. Which was the best of the 2?
Well, my favorite, to be honest with you, would be the one that didn't get counted, and but it actually made the newspapers. I tackled Josh Cribbs in the earlier Cleveland game, and but it actually didn't get recorded because one of my teammates came in and knocked the ball loose, so he got credit for the tackle and the forced fumble. But the others, it's tough to say. I value tackles any way I can get them.
You snapped for 83 punts, 42 PATs, 33 field goals in all the games this year. Did you have a best game of the year for you?
I really feel like I had a better end of the year this year, and you know, obviously hope to keep it going. But that's usually the case. Is you early on in the year, I feel like I'm trying to find my rhythm, and then as I move through the season, you know, you find a groove, and you kind of find your routine. It's tough to call just one game my best game, but I know late in the regular season, where I stacked a few games together that I was really proud of.
Joined by Morgan Cox, former Vol starting long snapper of the Baltimore Ravens in his third year in the NFL, signed as a free agent in 2010. Do you ever get any practice reps at all on the offensive line, at center, anything in practice, just sort of as an emergency type of situation?
I service the quarterback snaps on occasion, but I haven't done it in a while. I think that's about as close as I'll ever come to being on the offensive line against the likes of Vince Wilfork and those kinds of guys. I don't think there's kind of a mismatch there. So I'd hate to put somebody else in a bind just by being up there.
Jim Harbaugh said about his brother that he is half the coach that his brother, your coach, John Harbaugh, is. Talk about what kind of coach John Harbaugh is to play for.
Oh, he's been awesome. He's really a great guy to be around. I know we get a lot of one-on-one time, or just kind of group time when we after practice when we're stretching and stuff. We get to talk and stuff like that. But he's really just a great inspirer of men, and similar to in the way that Ray does. He's a quiet leader. You know, he wants to everyone to feel his presence and everything, but he also lets us do our jobs the way we know how to do it. And I think that's the best way to lead a team, lead a group of men, and he does it a great job of it.
Last two things real quick, and we'll cut you loose. I know you got to get to the practice field. Keys to beating the Patriots on Sunday and get to the Super Bowl.
Score points. You know that they're going to come out and play well. That offense is always really good, but we've got a great defense, and I think we can hold them. And I know we all trust in Joe and the offense to get in the end zone. And I think that's the biggest key. As the three specialists, we're going to go out and do our job the best of our ability and contribute to that as best we can.
Butch Jones hired at UT. What do you know about Butch Jones? And I know they've reached out to some former Vols. Has UT reached out to you in any way?
I haven't. They have in the past, but Coach Jones, I'm really excited to meet him. I've certainly watched my fair share of YouTube videos of his pregame speeches since he became the coach, and I'm looking forward to meeting him when I come through town. I'm here, and in the spring once the off season comes. But I'm really excited to meet him, and he seems like he's really excited about the NFL guys coming through as well.
Morgan Cox came through in the clutch, had to get that long snap in place for the game-winning double overtime kick, and it's such an exciting win for the Ravens last week. Former Vol Morgan Cox a chance to go to the Super Bowl, maybe knock out another former Vol in Gerard Mayo along the way. Hey, Morgan, good luck on Sunday, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again soon.
Appreciate it, Vince. Enjoyed it.
Thank you, Morgan. Take care. That is Morgan Cox, long snapper of the Baltimore Ravens, former Tennessee Volunteer. I'm Vince Ferrara, New Sentinel Sports Page, brought to you by Image Matters on the Sports Animal.